Okay, Neville talking to Lloyd at the first meeting at the Institute of Contemporary Art of the Social Media Cafe, aka Couple Club. I hear people talking about, Lloyd, you've written about it, Sizemore has about phase 2 of Couple.
Yeah.
What is phase 2 of Couple?
Well, at one level, phase 2 is simply a change of location. We're here at the ICA instead of being at the Coach and Horses every week. But really what that does for us, I mean, the choice of this venue in particular gives us access to another network of people, because the ICA has a big network of creative people who are interested in the web. They also do lots of work bridging the gap between corporate and creative. So that's very much part of our community too. So there's a kind of match with the community. But also gives us more space, because the Coach and Horses is lovely and comfy and cozy, but once we got more than about 30 people in there, it was unbearable. This place is much bigger, we can spread out, and what I'm hoping is that there'll be opportunities for us to do other events here. The ICA are keen on us doing all sorts of different things, and really, the world is our oyster in terms of what we might do here, other than this kind of straight social coffee and chat.
I mean, one of the interesting things I remember back in the early days talking about the social media cafe was the idea of structuring it.
Yeah.
The way it has evolved during the course of 2008 is, in my view, one of the reasons why I find it appealing is its lack of structure.
Yeah,
It is
yeah.
a distinct informality.
Yeah.
You see that changing with phase 2 because of the venue. You see more formal aspects about it.
That's not my intention for the Friday morning. If we do more structured stuff, I'd like to do that more structured stuff at another time. But for me, as you say, you know, the informality and the unstructured nature of these Friday mornings makes it what it is. And so I want to hold on to that, because it's quite rare. You know, there are lots of people who want to control the conversation in networking events. You know, if this is a networking event, which I don't really know whether it is or not. I'm not into. I mean, you know, there's time and place for structured conversations, but I don't think this is it. This is a place where people can just meet each other without worrying about whether they're meeting the right person at the right time and talking about the right stuff. No, this is. I'm just very aware that more and more people are coming in. And more people that I've never seen before, which is fantastic. Sorry about that. Got a bit off topic on the structure question.
No, it's terrific. I mean, this I noticed on sign-up wicket, today's event attracted a lot of attention.
Yeah.
I think because of the shift event, the Coach and Horses was terrific time of the
Yeah.
day. But it seems to be becoming a little small for the comfort level, the Wi-Fi wasn't working, all that stuff.
Yeah.
Here seems to be, I think, a far more, professional venue, even if it is continuing to be instructional. I guess that really depends on what the people want it to be.
Well, this event is all about people. You know, people ask me what do people come to the Cuttle for, and I tell them increasingly, people come for the people. There isn't anything else. You know, that's it. You know, people come for the people, and so anything that gets in the way of that is wrong, in my opinion. That's the stuff that has to get. So yeah.
Well, I think we're always a success. I think if people want to find out a bit more about your thinking, they can read your post on Perfect Path, right?
I write at Perfect Path, but also I'll be cross-posting at tuttleclub.wordpress.com, and encouraging other people to write there too, because that's one of the things I want to do, is encourage other people to write about their experience of it, rather than it always being about me or Mike or some of the people who are here all the time.
And of course, Mike, you mentioned Mike Atherton. He wrote a good post too about it.
Absolutely, he's got some good stuff too. He's on sizemore.co.uk.
Cool. All right, Lloyd, thank you very much.
Thank you, Neville. Lovely to see you. Thank you.